Hello, YouTube. This is One Legged Prepper, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about making a difference. I have a trivia question for you. How many Nazis are buried in Israel? I know exactly what you're thinking. WTF. Well, the answer to that question is one. A gentleman by the name of Oskar Schindler. His most infamous move in life was towards the end of World War II. He had bought his Jewish slave labor and he had moved them to safety. And he died a broke man. He kept in contact with all of his workers. And when he passed away, his people took care of him. Which brings me to the point of today's conversation, which is to make a difference. And also, I know I'm skipping back, if you haven't seen Spielberg's movie Schindler's List, I highly recommend you watch it. If you have younger children, you're going to want to be careful, but you're the parents, you need to gauge what they need to understand. Making a difference. We as preppers get caught up in so much of making sure that our needs are taken care of. But what about those who are struggling around us? How much of your preps do you have set aside to help other people? Somebody loses a house in a fire and loses everything. Can you take over a bag of groceries from your stock and help them out? Somebody's house gets blown away in a tornado. Can you help set them up so that they haven't lost everything? I set 10% of my preps aside. And I make sure that they're set aside for people that would be in need. So instead of opening every 1 pound bag of rice, I take a bucket or two and I fill those up with individual bags of rice, beans, all that good stuff. And then I set those aside. And as people need it, I can dig into it. So think about other things that you can do. Having toothbrushes and toothpaste and all that stuff available, just in case somebody needs it. The Lord commanded us to take care of our brothers and sisters. How much have you done to do that? How many people actively think about helping their brothers and sisters? We're living in a time where things are going to change, where we're going to have to help each other because the government's not going to be there. They don't care. It's about keeping the government working. Not you or me are alive. If it hasn't been made crystal clear during this next presidency, you're missing something. Well, anyway, YouTube, if you want to add to the ideas of this video, and I don't necessarily believe that you shouldn't talk about your preps, and you shouldn't, because that can be an easy way to divide people. And if you never get to the point where you're at a position of strength and can stand up on your own, away from the broken, fragile system, why are we here? Why are we here? People are hurting every day. It's our job to love and take care of them. I'm not saying sell the homestead to feed the poor. Shu even said there will be poor among you. And I don't believe in giving a hand down or a hand out. I believe in giving a hand up to teach somebody how to get out of their situation. There are those who will and those who won't. And realistically, with as many food pantries as we have around, your hand up should be about a week's worth of food. A couple of canned goods, something that they can make into a soup or a stew. I'm still working on my bucket list, but I would like to shoot a video when my church gets that going. And then like I said, about a week's worth of food. Now, depending upon how big the family, that week's worth of food might be one meal a day. But it's something to hold them over. It's something to keep the hunger pains down. It's something to keep people from getting angry. Well, YouTube, if there's any recipes or any ideas that you like to leave in the comments, greatly appreciate it. So I guess in this video, I've covered making a difference and not being a paranoid prepper by talking about your preps. Because we never know. The person we may be helping might just be ourselves. Well, YouTube, if you found this video useful, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, this is a one-legged prepper saying God bless, Good night.